You're listening to the Idiot's Catalog. Thanks for listening.
Hungry eyes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome back to the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I am one of your hosts, Leland Long.
Leland Long. I'm Charlie Dawson, your other host.
And we're joined this week by our guest, Stephen Rogers.
Hello.
Steven.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hello, Steven.
When you said all right in the beginning, I thought you were fed up with his singing.
Every week.
Every week, yeah. I have a new
All
little
right,
jingle.
it's enough.
yeah.
No, Leland's fed up with everything I do, not just my singing.
Well, that just tells me how long your podcast has been going on.
Yeah.
Pretty contentious.
We're just hitting it,
Yeah.
Steven, I heard you're drinking tea right now. Is that true?
Yes. The rumor. Look, I came on this podcast to address the rumors. I am drinking tea, and I'm not ashamed of it anymore.
How do you think this is going to affect your constituents?
Well, give me a second to Google what that means.
I like how he hasn't gotten to take a sip of his tea.
Yeah. I've just been practicing my lifting.
Now, Steven, I have a nicotine vape. Would you want some of this, or do you not do that?
I've never had nicotine.
Oh, let's not start.
No, yeah, I
You
wouldn't.
never once had nicotine?
No, unless it's in something other than cigarettes.
It's in that tea right now.
Yeah.
Nicotine. Thank you.
Nicotine.
I'm on tour. Come see me.
Well, we're so happy to have you on. Thank you for coming. This is an inventions-based podcast entitled The Idiot's Catalog, which brings me to my first question. Have you felt like an idiot in the past week or so?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Do you have any examples? It's okay if you don't.
I'm sure I will. It's just gonna take me a second. Yeah, all the time, sort of.
I have one I can say about myself.
Yeah.
You want to think?
Please, yeah.
Okay, so I was...
Oh, I just spilled tea. Can I use that as an example?
Yeah. I was at a bar in the Upper West Side last week, and it was like a fancy bar. And I was looking at a coffee table, and the color of it and the fact that it wasn't moving made it look like it was a fancy wooden coffee table that was carved to look like it had a tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
It had like the waves of the tablecloth and everything. It wasn't moving. I was like, this is crazy. Someone had to do a crazy carve job to make it look like a tablecloth on this thing.
Yeah.
And it must have been so expensive. And then I went over and touched it, and it was just a tablecloth.
A tablecloth that looked like wood?
Yeah, it looked like a wooden pattern tablecloth.
Well, the
and the
idiot is
color.
whoever made that pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, they were trying
Sure.
to, they got you.
They got me.
But they also got
Yeah.
themselves.
And then I had to put $15 in an envelope and send it to the guy who made that table. So I was like, you got me.
This is driving me crazy. My spill is moving.
Where are they
I
moving
can go
to?
grab a...
No,
do you want to get... There's some tissues over there
Yeah,
next to you.
the tissues.
Oh,
Hurry!
Steven, here you go.
This is definitely my idiot example right now. All right, great.
Wow, it's a lot of tissues to use.
Well, my conspicuous,
what? Your what?
my contagiousness, my constituousness. What are? All right. Anyways,
So that was my idiot moment. Is
Oh.
I thought a tablecloth was a wood table.
Hi.
that's that's a good one.
Yeah. What was the bar called? I live on the Upper West Side. What night was it?
It was
I
called
there?
Da
Where was I?
Capo. It was that
Oh.
show. Remember I was doing that show
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
couldn't make it?
Yeah. I had a lot of other shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had mainly other shows I was
Is
doing.
that the night you hit me up and you're like, I got nothing going on? you want to hang?
Yeah, and you got me on all those shows.
Yeah,
You remember that?
yeah.
I appreciate it.
Uh,
I was a big old fool this week.
What do you got?
Yeah, dude. I did a block party show this weekend in Bay Ridge for my friend's family, and everyone went up and did some time, and it was a really fun show. And afterwards, there was this little kid, maybe like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, and he was walking around getting the autographs of all the comedians who performed. And then someone said, "Hey, who was your favorite performer?" And I really wanted him to say me. And then I went, why do I want him to say me? This is an 8-year-old child, and I am craving him telling me I had the best set. And I felt like such an idiot after. I even postured a little bit when the guy asked. I was kind of like, yeah, who was your favorite set? Like, what an idiot.
and what did he say? Did he say someone that was actually there?
Yeah, he said he
Yeah.
he whispered it into the guy who asked him's ear, and he just said it was that guy.
Oh, the guy that asked.
The guy that asked, yeah. But,
Kid's smart. That kid's gonna be a politician.
yeah. Well, he wants to be a comedian now, actually. Swear to God.
Oh God.
But I mean, out of all the people I could want to tell me I had a good set, it was the 8-year-old child who didn't understand any of the jokes.
Oh, I get it because the kid is so honest that if the kid did say your name, you're like, well, that's pretty
That's the thing.
potent.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah. Pretty constituent.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
But I get you, because it's like
But what also, yeah.
you'd lose to the guy who just said farts 24
Yeah.
times.
Yeah,
in
which
his
is what
set.
I did. So
Just over and over again.
But he said 25 times.
And he made the
I was
noises.
outfarted.
Yeah, man. I was so, and then I had a moment where I was like, "Come on, man, you got to get your validation elsewhere.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't look to children."
Well, I have one.
Yeah, what do you got?
Hit us with it hard,
I was
Steven.
out back. We have a nice back area in our apartment, and everyone in our apartment. There's only 4 units. We were all out back. You know most of the people I live with, but for the people listening, Joe List and Sarah Talmash, who are funny comedians. Ron on Hirschberg, very funny. Caitlin Palufo is my fiance, very funny comedian. She was not there.
Oh,
I thought we were doing plugs at the end of the show.
Well, I have to say that it's just that I need everyone to know I am good. And then our above me and Caitlin is the only person in the building that's not a comedian. And it's the landlord's daughter. She's a funny comedian. And she came out back and she brought a bottle of Prosecco out to be neighborly. And most of everyone else except myself is sober. So I wanted to be nice and have she brought it out. I'm going to have a glass to be neighborly back. And she goes, yeah, I brought out Prosecco. And I said, well, let's see how many jokes I can make Prosecco. And it got no laughs at all. And that silence where people, the silence where people don't like it and then they keep it silent to let you know how mad they are at you for doing that. That's what they did.
They're so angry they can't even think of anything to say.
Yeah, they're stunned in
anger. I wiped their hard drive by how dumb that joke was.
That was a flashbang of a joke. They were
they
disoriented.
Were all, like they were blinded and their ears were ringing. Yeah.
That's like a Jacob Williams joke. That sounds like a Jacob Williams joke.
It does.
Jokes Prosecco.
That's true. I keep my puns off stage. For the Jacob has the more guts than me to tell a pun on stage.
Yeah.
Sure.
A pun on stage is so risky, in my opinion, because you.
That sounds like something you'd put in a stew.
Yeah, in my constituent soup. But I'm having too much fun to know what I'm saying. Oh, but I love Jacob Williams' material, but to do a pun on stage is so risky because they're grown machines. You know what I mean? It's most likely. Which always annoyed me because it's like the audience being like, "Oh, that's clever," and it's like everything else I said was too. But for some reason, puns ignite that noise, which I hate very much.
Yeah.
I get you. You gotta push past the first 2 groans.
Yeah,
And then they realize oh no, he is okay with this. So our groans don't affect him.
that's true. That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way.
That's what I do with all my jokes. I push past all the groans.
Yeah,
and
even
just keep going.
when they're like, "Stop!"
Yeah. Even when I get the light and the manager's like, "You have to get off the stage," I'm just gonna push past this.
All right.
Wait, this is an inventions-based pod, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
No way.
Should we move on to the
Yeah,
inventions?
dude, let's do it.
It's fun. It's fun watching hosts do this.
Steve, we usually have the guest start with an invention. Do you have something you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I'll do choose your own adventure.
Okay.
I have a couple of them. There's one that's very gross.
Love it.
There's one that's lazy, and then there's one that's relationship, and then there's one that's silly.
So it's gross, lazy, relationship, silly.
Mm-hmm.
Do the gross one first.
Yeah.
All right. I want to hear it.
I would. So do I say this is an invention I wish existed?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish.
No, you can say it however you want to say it.
Okay.
You can just
I think that there should be a toilet that has some sort of screen next to you, like a on an armrest,
Okay.
and it just tells you if your stool is the right color.
Oh, just color it all like as you're pooping?
Like once you're done, you hit a button and it reads your stool.
yeah.
Because sometimes I check my work.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Make sure you
should I
crossed
be?
all your T's.
Should I? Yeah. Well, there's some tea in there, but I'm worried that it's a health risk. You know, when you have a certain amount of one food and it changes your your palate.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll eat a bunch of blood and then I bloody poop.
I had like a lot of kale in a smoothie recently, and then I looked and I thought Oscar the Grouch was in there, and and I'm like, is this bad? Am I in trouble? Do I have to go to the hospital? And if I had a button to be like, no, that's just the kale, I would feel so much better.
My first thought with this, when you mention it, is that the screen is right in front of you on the toilet.
Yeah. And
So
you
this is like something for while you're pooping. So my first thought when you said it is that it
can
checks
watch.
it as it's coming out, so you can stop pooping if it's the wrong color and be like, oh, we're not ready yet.
Send it back up.
Yeah.
It's not ripe yet.
Yeah. It's I don't want a live feed of my poop.
Like
but
a Twitch stream of your poop.
Yeah. I don't want it to cut to a different camera angle like a special, but like I do want to hit a button and it just reads everything and goes, you can stay home. You don't have to call an ambulance.
Oh.
Would you call an ambulance if your poop was the wrong?
You could be bleeding internally.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I always worry when it's not classic brown.
Classic brown.
I love those fall
Which
colors.
is my favorite crayon.
Yeah. I painted my walls that color.
And you didn't use any paint.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love a button that just checked all that, so I knew what was going on inside.
Yeah, it could be like one of those airport scanners. You know, when you stand inside.
Yeah, my poop has to stand with its arms above its head.
Yeah, it's got to take its shoes off.
Yeah. Empty your pockets, poop.
Oh, I think it's my watch. Sorry, let me go
Sorry.
back. Let me go back.
God, I have a knee brace.
I have a pacemaker. Can I not do this one? Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
I think it's a good invention.
I think that's a
Yeah,
great
it's solid.
invention. Yeah.
Do you have,
It could be solid. It could be. That's another thing you could check.
Yeah.
I don't think you need a scanner for that. I think you just.
Yeah, I just saying, like, I would love like a little paper clip, like when you would say, "Hey, it looks like you're writing an essay." I would
Oh,
like,
there's the Microsoft paperclip is
Yeah.
on the poop scanner.
it pops up and it goes, "It looks like you need more fiber," or that kind of.
Like, I'm just trying to print this poop out. It keeps talking to me.
I'm just trying to send in my poop before the deadline.
PDF stands for poop DF. Poop DF. I don't know what the DF stands
Yeah.
Document
File.
Yeah.
Oh, it is printable document file.
Oh, yeah.
Someone correct me. Do you have a toilet base?
I do have a
Leland
toilet
always
based
has
one.
a toilet
I always
based
try
every
and do a
week.
toilet based one, so it's
Oh
a good
wow.
jump off. Mine is a little bit less gross this week. Mine is a toilet where it has a sink on top of it, connected to it.
Behind you?
Like behind you, where the tank is the sink on top, and you do your business and then wash your hands, and the water runoff from washing your hands is what you use to flush.
That's a great one.
Saves
Right?
water.
So you're not allowed to flush unless you wash your hands. Now, this could lead to some dangerous situations where someone doesn't wash their hands and they don't flush.
I feel like most Americans, that's the way they would take that. Is I'll
Yeah.
just do none of it.
Yeah.
But that means you'd have to sit on it facing the sink.
No, you don't have to sit down to wash your
Oh,
hands.
I would sit facing the sink.
Well, you can do that anyways.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I've never done that.
You've never brought your laptop in and wrote an essay with the little paperclip telling you gotta...
I have, but I had it out. I have the laptop on my legs, and it's always so cold. But it does make me go faster.
What, right or poop?
I wrote a book.
You must have been really constipated.
Yeah, I was so constipated. It's called Constituous. Please, it's on shelves somewhere.
That's a fun.
I like that one a
The only
lot.
thing is, leaning over the toilet to wash my hands with the stuff still in the toilet sounds like a nasty
Yeah, that's
nightmare.
a horrible whiff you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
bad-
Oh, yeah.
bad
Gotta have
whiff.
strong soap.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
maybe you can flush, and then whoever washed their hands before, theirs is used, and then you wash your hands, and it's used for the next guy.
Mm.
You know, it's like a pass it on sort of situation.
Yeah.
You know,
I've got one that just came to me.
What do you got?
A candle that knows you just pooped and lights itself.
Oh.
yeah.
What an awful existence that candle lives. She's like, please, not again.
or an air freshener.
That's why it's lighting itself. It's
Yeah.
trying
I
Trying
don't want
to
to
die.
light this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's great. Charlie, do you have one?
Oh, do I?
Do you have to? I'm sorry. What? Is this how you read everything?
For those of you who don't know, Charlie held up his phone like very far away from him.
Yeah, I think his glasses are Hubble telescopes.
I have my text very small. You know. I don't.
It's even worse.
If only there was a feature that on the iPhone that fixed that.
Oh, is there? I'm new to this whole thing.
Life?
Oh man.
All right. My mention, one of them is all right. So I like a nice adrenaline rush, you know, but I
Sure.
don't like doing anything that has to I don't want to do anything because anything that gives me adrenaline is risky.
Sure.
So I want something that I like to do in a calm way to give me adrenaline. So something I've been doing recently is playing board games with my friends. Very common activity, but I want it to give me adrenaline. So I want adrenaline extreme board games. You know, so one of them is like you roll the dice, and if it hits a 7, you have to call your dad for the first time in 2 years. You know what I mean?
That's very fun.
Yeah.
Or if you hit a 6, I have some more examples. One sec. If you hit a 6, oh, it's just call your dad again, over and over
Biggest
again.
adrenaline inducer
Yeah,
for you?
yeah. Oh, here's another one. You have to ask for a raise at work. Terrifying, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Another one, you have to stand up to a stranger who's walking really slow on the sidewalk. So that one, you have to kind of play the board
Cool.
game like in the streets, which is another form of adrenaline.
Just in the streets.
In the streets playing the board. So it all kind
So
of
would you
feeds.
have to go like you and let's say the three of us are playing, and I roll the stand up to the sidewalk person.
Yeah.
Does that mean I got to go
You
take
gotta-
a lap?
Yes. Find
And are you
something.
guys coming with me to make sure I do it?
Yeah.
Well, if we're playing in the street, there's probably someone angry at us right then and there. You could stand up to.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah.
Some guy like, get out of my way.
Yeah, why your board takes up the whole sidewalk? That's funny.
Yeah, wouldn't
Man.
it be great? Like an extreme board game. Because board
Yeah.
games are the best thing. As I'm getting older, I realize they're my favorite thing in the world, but I just miss adrenaline. I miss excitement.
Yeah, that's
So-
a good one. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the game would be. I was hoping you guys might.
Mousetrap.
Oh, yeah.
And if you lose, you're put in an actual cage at the end.
Yeah,
You have to escape for who knows how long.
You get hit with that swingy boot.
The what?
The swingy boot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really funny. What would you name the game?
Oh.
Perfect name. Oh, because that's probably what everyone would say when they got the thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It. Gotta go break up with somebody.
I mean,
Just
Honey, I had to cheat. I was playing the game.
I rolled an 8. I mean, I don't know. How's y'all's relationships with your dads? You know what I mean?
If I got that, I'd just be like, "Yay, Dad, still playing. Love you." And he'd be like, "I love you too." And
Still
then,
playing.
Still
You called him at the start of the game?
well, no, like I rolled it again.
Oh, I see.
Well, there's two numbers that end up me calling my dad. You know,
That second call would be awkward.
anything. This is the only thing that would ruin my relationship with my father. He'd be like, "Stop calling me."
All right, cool. That was I was excited about that one.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's go silly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's the one I wanted to tell next.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
So you know those bazookas that can lock in on a target and then it shoots and the missile follows it?
Yeah.
I want a very tiny one for flies.
Oh, we've never had that. I love that.
That would be great.
That's amazing.
You had the poop one?
Yeah. Well, similar.
We have had similar scanning devices in toilets.
Yeah.
One time I had one that was like a sieve in a toilet that like certain sizes of poop would fall in, and it would tell you if it's healthy or not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We
I
just-
didn't know that my first thing was hacked.
We
You
didn't,
didn't tell me.
we didn't want to hurt
No,
your
no,
feelings.
no,
We're
no.
waiting until
Geez,
now to do it.
Cut it out. Yeah,
we're cutting this whole thing.
We haven't even started yet. But yeah, I want a little bit, and you know, it wouldn't be. It looked exactly like the big ones that
Yeah.
you put on your shoulder or
Also,
whatever.
it's a big tube with a tiny rocket that comes out.
Oh no, I want it to be tiny still, but that's
okay.
funny too.
I was hoping it could be controlled by like a spider. You know, like a little militia of spiders.
Oh,
Like a little Che Guevara
you
spider.
Put, you put it on the back of the on the spider's back.
Mhm.
Oh, that's fun
Or
too.
what are they? Anthrax? What's this back of a spider called? Not anthrax.
No, that's
thorax?
thorax.
Thorax. Thanks.
Yeah,
What about anthrax for flies?
Just send them a letter.
You see it opening the letter,
Yeah, it's like.
and then it just drops.
But I would love the little, and then you see like a little explosion.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love for a little like SAM missile site, the little like surface to air missiles.
Oh,
You could just put like in the middle of your room, and it just
Oh,
like
you
cracks
just-
the fly.
That'd be so scary. You remember when you had your fly zapper on? I would jump every single time it caught a fly.
Yeah, and
Imagine
then
how
you'd-
loud a SAM missile would be. just in the middle of the night, you just hear a countdown begin.
Yeah, it's just a loud alarm
Yeah.
right before it fires at the fly.
I love the booby traps that kill flies. We
Mm.
had a fly issue recently, and the sticky traps were great, and the fly swatter obviously is fun.
At your apartment, you had a fly issue?
Yeah.
Who lives there?
In the whole complex.
Yeah.
And how many of them are sober?
You know, to me, it's the mosquitoes that are the real problem.
Yeah.
No, the flies are annoying.
Yes, this is true, but they're not.
Because that's all they do is annoy.
They just
A mosquito,
fly. Yeah.
it's like, oh, you got me a bit. That's annoying, but at least there's a purpose to the mosquitoes attacking you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
A fly is just buzzing your head to be an ass.
That's like I'd rather hang out with a friend of mine who's mean than a friend who just kind of is nothing. Like it's just kind of there, you know?
Right.
Because at least a mean friend, there's something, there's action going
yeah,
on.
they're sucking something out of you
Yes.
by their presence.
So you're
Yes.
upset by the lack of purpose.
Yes. Yes.
Flies need to find a purpose. That's
If the fly was doing something, I'd be like, well, I don't want to bother him at work. But like,
Yeah, what about this one? A fly hobby. You know, just little hobby. Maybe a little model train set that the fly can do stuff with.
fly pottery, you know.
they can even learn to fly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, pilot license.
Pilot license
Classic.
for flies.
What about like a fly 9 to 5, a fly to 5?
So
Hey,
that's how I felt when I did the prosecco. But yeah, a little bazooka that you get the little tracker thing too, like where you hear the
Oh, yeah,
beeping
yeah, yeah.
and all that. You get a little screen and it tells you how your poop is, and and then he shoots a little rocket, and you watch it, and then there's a little explosion.
That's great.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah. Thank you.
What if flies start to adapt to it? What if they start shooting off those like flares that planes have?
I mean, that's even more fun. Now we got ourselves a party. I'd be leaving out dead fruit just to get more flies.
You walk into your apartment, it's just World War II.
Yeah. There's foxholes.
There's a fly down. It's like, black fly down. We gotta go rescue
Little
him.
dog tags everywhere.
There's a fly with its guts out, and another fly holding its hand.
Handing it a little note to give to its mother.
Just covered in fly blood.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're just like watching TV.
Just tell my poop I love her.
Oh man,
Leland, you got another one?
I do.
Cool. I'm glad about that.
This is a you know the Snuggie, the blanket with the arm sleeves.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want one of those, but for the legs.
So pants.
You want sweatpants?
But it's pants, but it has the full blanket that's connected to it.
Oh, so it's like a long, flowy dress
I think
almost.
I saw someone in
The
Brooklyn
opposite of a
wearing that.
dress. You put your legs in, and then it comes up.
Oh, it goes up?
It goes like you put your legs in, maybe like suspenders,
Okay.
and then it just comes up like a blanket for the rest of it.
Now, what's the advantage to that over?
So the one thing that I find with blankets that always annoys me is when I put them over my legs. If I'm like got my feet on something, there's a big dead space underneath my legs, and air can draft underneath that.
Yeah, I know my cats. Whenever I do that, will go. This is not even a bit. They'll go to the under part and lightly graze the back of my knees.
Yeah,
like we're in a fraternity. It's like only to annoy me. It's just enough to be like
You get up and you're like, did someone draw dicks and Sharpie on the back of my legs?
Well, this one says that poop idea was hacked.
I can tell you're nodding your head about that. And
Yeah. Not thinking about it.
The color thing was original.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We've never
And
had a color based.
your delivery was original.
Yeah.
Thank
I never
you.
heard
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
say it like you had
Thank you.
said it.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
So yeah.
so the blanket, here's my question. So it covers all of your leg,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a leg, like a pant leg. It's a blank.
It's a pant leg, so it's like a blanket with two pant legs, basically.
And then the blanket goes up
And the blanket goes
from
up.
the waist.
But
from the waist,
How
yeah.
far does the blanket go up? Are we gonna cover your head?
Well,
If you
it's
want.
like your regular. I mean, how?
You kind of just bunch it up at your neck like a regular blanket.
Yeah, you're not required to cover your head with any blanket.
How do you guys sleep?
with this?
Yeah.
What would you call it?
Enuggius. The opposite of Snuggie.
Sound like you took a shit with that one.
Enuggius.
Yeah. Okay, but
E-guns, I guess it would be called.
and it can go. You drape it over your shoulder, the excess blanket.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
You just tuck your arms and torso into the blanket like you would a normal blanket.
Okay.
Did you say your cat's in a fraternity? Sorry, I just came back to that.
No, I gotta tell you, I've never heard a callback where they're questioning the bit they're calling back to, and I did enjoy that.
Oh, cool.
It was really great.
I got another one. You want to throw it out there?
Sure.
All right. Ooh.
Should we?
What's up?
Should we go do some of the questions for some of them?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to put your phone across the room so you can read it?
Actually, do have to go across the
I'll
room.
call the neighbor across the street. He'll hold it in his window.
Oh.
Yeah, put my phone in the window.
No, see, I am still here. I have glasses, and so it's hard for me to read.
We have a list of questions that we sometimes fill out for some of them.
Nice.
You were so early, I forgot to take them out already. I just
Sorry. So the issue was I'm too professional.
So maybe
There's
we
a
go
lot
over.
of really good thoughts in here, by the way.
Okay,
Sorry. I just
nice. So maybe we
some-
go over them for the
Oh, well, what are these?
the blanket.
This pays, by the way.
What?
This pays.
This pod?
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
I want to see what you thought about that. So for the blanket, what's it called? Ysnoog?
ygguns.
Yggun?
Because it's snuggy
Ysnoog?
backwards. Ysnoog. Hey, babe, get my Ysnoog. My legs are cold.
My cat's hazing me. I like this. Would this be a good Christmas gift for your first Christmas in a relationship, in a new relationship?
I think it could be.
Sure, I think it would be if. So, say it's a heterosexual relationship. If it was the
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
if
all
it was
relax.
the
Just
girl
letting
getting
you know
it,
that his views do not reflect the rest of the podcast.
Thank you.
I don't think it would be a good one for a girl, but for a guy like a dude, I feel
Like
like he would appreciate it.
Huh.
For a
What?
girl-
Well, it doesn't solicit cuddling because
Yeah.
you're locking.
You could get one that's got 3 pants, and the middle one is just thicker, so you can both get a leg in there.
That's pretty good. I mean, you get the cuddle version. But if there's a fire, you're both dead. Like, there's no way. But
No, you just gotta do a lot of sack races. You
Yeah.
know, you gotta do a lot of 3-legged races.
you know what? So I'm gonna go with yes. That's
Yeah.
a good first.
And then if you
Yeah.
break up, you can use that middle pant leg for like snacks and stuff when you're by
Yeah,
yourself.
Yeah, you put a roll of quarters. Yeah, you know, if you want to go to the
To
vending
go buy
machine.
snacks.
Yeah.
You put a full bag of Doritos in there.
You just drop it off in the laundry and go, they're in there.
Imagine how cocky of a guy is
There, and you're just dropping off
Yeah.
that one garment.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look in the pockets. That's probably where the money is.
Yeah. Honestly, I would need the one with 3 legs.
All right. Also, I'm thinking at the end,
No,
like,
me too, actually. Wait, let me add to that. Me too now, actually.
all right.
I mean, if he's going to have a big one, I want to have a big one. All right.
That sounds like
Well.
brothers.
Yeah.
Why did he get a big one? I want a big one too.
Now I understand why both of you can't sit in the crundle because you're both just got too much packing.
Oh, man.
You want to, hey, how about for the fly bazooka? Is it Bluetooth compatible?
What?
You could just order it from your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Just make
no.
hits.
No, it's not Bluetooth compatible.
Oh, my fault. Let's move on.
Because you
how
need
about-
the satisfaction of the trigger
Oh.
I'm thinking,
for me.
what if it's like Bluetooth compatible in the sense where after you fire the rocket, if you have to leave, you can just look at your phone and it'll tell you when it hit its target.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's Bluetooth compatible, and you like on your phone, you can do the targeting because
That'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a fun game to
Yeah.
like chase the fly
yeah,
on
you
your
can
phone?
move the rocket with your phone.
That'd be
That's cool.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
and you can sync your music to it, so you can play Flight of the Valkyrie.
I was thinking that. Yeah, really freak the flies
yeah,
out.
That's right.
What is that song?
The Apocalypse Now, right?
Yeah, it was from a movie,
Oh.
famous Vietnam movie. They played it like as the helicopter's coming in.
Oh, is that the Rolling Stones one?
Yeah, the
No.
Rolling Stones' Flight of the Valkyries.
Yeah, that's
No.
not the one.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's Sympathy for the Devil.
Sympathy for the
For the
devil.
devil, yeah.
For the devil.
I'll show you it afterwards.
All right.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued by the composer that died 800 years ago.
Mr. Valkyrie.
I think it's Kurt something. Kurt Valkyrie.
Yeah, Kurt Flight.
Hey, Steven, let me ask you. Is your toilet scanner waterproof?
Yes. What if it wasn't?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you better be safe with your
Nope.
name.
No plopping.
I got another invention. You want me to throw it out here?
Yeah, what do you got?
This one's this one's kind of for you. I thought about you when I
Is
thought
this the
about
one I'm
this
going
one.
to hate?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't think you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Put it on a steamboat and send it our way.
It might sink on the way over, brother.
Okay. It's that heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Let's
It's
hear
as
it.
heavy as Steven's.
Okay.
All right, so it's you have a hairless cat.
Yep. All right. Yes, I do.
So what? I just asked.
No, yes, I do.
Okay. I'm really allergic to cats, but I love cats. I really do. And I'm allergic to even the hairless ones. It's just the oil of a cat. Any oil on a cat, the dander gets me. So my invention for today, it's a new animal. It's a skinless cat. It's just a bunch of bones and organs.
You don't think
there's still meat?
Sorry?
There's still meat on the bones.
Yeah, there's meat on the bones.
Yeah.
Muscles, fat, but just no skin, no dander.
Okay.
Yeah, no oil.
So, but then it would be constantly wet.
No, you put it in a bag.
Put it in a bag.
Is this cat in pain the entire time?
Its entire life.
You get a tiny version of the ygguns and put it in the cat. Put the little legs in the cat blanket.
Yeah, there you go.
You ever see someone when it's raining out in New York and they're wearing a trash bag because they forgot an umbrella? That's kind of That's kind of what the Leland cat would look like all the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So it's just a bunch of cat meat in a bag.
And the cat's in pain, to be clear.
Yeah, and it can't really walk. It doesn't really have structure like that.
So you want to sell dead cats.
No, we're keeping it alive, Steve.
At the factory, it's just truckloads of live cats going in.
But here's what the problem is. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So it's like, how
They've got it down to a science.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's definitely alive. Definitely can't move. It looks like afterbirth in a bag with a face on it. Is that the name after the thing that happens after the birth?
Placenta?
Thank you. It looks like a placenta in a bag. But for me, it's great because I want a pet cat.
Yeah. As long as we don't declaw it, because that's in
Dude,
then you're going to get some letters.
Neutering it is a breeze, let me tell you. Now, is this Bluetooth compatible? Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Someone's like, oh, that's gross, but it's playing some Bruno Mars. So I like that.
Oh, that was it. Did you hate it?
I hate it.
I don't like it that much.
Understandable.
But you know what? I'd love to see you bring it to the Sharks. I would love.
They're skinless too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Shark Tank.
Oh, my bad. Is that a show?
I would love to see.
The dryness of it is so convincing.
I would love to see him bring it to the sharks, the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
animals, so that they can eat it and it'd be out of my sight.
This is the only thing that would be benefiting is the shark population.
How are we on?
We're doing
beautiful.
great.
We got some time.
Steven, do you have another one?
Oh, did you do gross? You did silly.
Oh, relationship.
Relationship. What do you got?
This is an app called Flower Finder, and it helps you find flowers that your girlfriend wants because you don't know what she wants with flowers.
Oh,
Okay.
Like when I go to get flowers, I know that my intention is good. Like, hey, I'm getting her flowers, but
Yes.
I sometimes don't remember what one she hates, what arrangement she'd want to see, and I can't trust a stranger that's never met her before. So
Yeah.
you can put in the personality of the person you're getting the flowers for,
Yeah.
and then it makes the arrangement, and you just order the flowers.
I was
I love
picturing
that.
like a chip in their brain
Oh.
to tell you when,
So-
at the
And
exact
then you-
moment, what they want for flowers.
And your partner is skinless.
And they shoot little missiles.
And he lets you know how their poop is. Yeah, I want like an app that lets you know the last time you got flowers,
Ooh,
when you're due for flowers. So
You're
sort
due
of
for
like what you were
flowers.
saying, or at least
Yeah.
that's the gist I got from what you were saying.
Yeah.
But because I don't want to always get the same flowers because then it looks like I'm not trying. Because if you get the same flowers over and over again, it looks like you're not putting thought into it.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you different variations of the flowers, so you can mix it up and still have the intention, but it's
Get it right.
You know, what'd be fun
Right.
is you could link it with their social media, so it could kind of see the color schemes and whatnot, what they like on their social
Oh.
media.
That's
I thought
very
you were
good.
gonna be like, because partner posts all the time, I want red flowers today. And then this person's just not looking at their posts.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at them. I just don't pick up on context clues.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's great. You want red flowers.
Maybe it's...
Don't. I didn't want to look at him after that one. It was so hard to look at you. So I was like, damn it, that felt
My favorite
so
was
hard.
the dead in your eyes after you said it. And you
Because it was like I missed a shot I'd been lining up for weeks, and I just whiffed it.
Oh, man.
Maybe it doesn't have to be a chip in their brain, but maybe just like a mood ring that
Ooh,
checks their pheromones and whatnot, and
I like that.
figures
Yeah.
out what they
Do
want.
mood rings check pheromones?
Yeah, they're really dangerous. I don't know how mood rings work.
Oh, man.
I don't think they do.
No, I
I
don't
had
think
the dumbest joke when I started comedy. I could always tell how my girlfriend was feeling by her mood ring. It would appear around my left eye.
Oh.
So dumb.
Domestic abuse isn't a joke here, Steven. All right.
You skinned cats.
Not yet. Not yet. Not until I get the green light. I have a lot of investors.
It'll be
Green
a
light. That's what's going to show up on my poop screen.
Yeah. I was gonna say it'll turn into a red light after you skin so many cats.
Follow my GoFundMe.
Man. All right. Can you ask me one of those questions for the flower
Hey,
thing?
Steven, for the flower thing, how long before a product fails?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, is this something that just lasts forever?
It
or
malfunctions on Valentine's Day every year.
Oh, God. Is it programmed to do that?
Well, because so many people are going to be on it, it's always going to crash.
Oh,
So
the
you're saying
servers
they
aren't
don't
good
have-
enough.
Yeah, they don't have enough servers.
Yes. Yes.
Steven, let me ask you another question.
Let's hear it.
Hey, for your flower invention thing, could this save lives?
Oh, man.
I think it could. I mean,
I
if
think
your
it could.
girlfriend's hitting you, I think it could.
Yeah. What if it could
Yeah,
like?
because if you had thorns and you had to defend yourself.
Oh.
I thought too much about this.
Yeah, it's like- you had just because we're running, you had one more category of invention, right? I'm really curious to hear
it's
it.
the worst one.
Can we
but
hear the word?
Yeah.
Leland? I got.
It's an automatic blanket folder.
Hey,
Oh.
I think I know a guy you should talk to.
And
Does it have? Is it just two legs sticking out?
so like sheets, everything.
Yeah.
You throw it in it and it folds it immediately.
Is it like a money counter where you have to put it in?
Yes, and it does
Yeah.
that. It makes that satisfying sound,
Just
and it
some-
folds all the sheets and blankets for you.
Wait, that's amazing.
Some like cartel guy just got thousands of sheets all folding at the same time as
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
smoking a cigar.
I gotta move these sheets.
Yeah, Scarface was super cozy at the end of that movie. He took a lot of desk naps.
Yeah.
I mean, the real challenge is laundering those sheets afterwards.
Man, that
it.
was amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you have a question on the blanket folder?
Is it child safe?
Yeah, is it child? No, it's actually child friendly.
It is child friendly. It's
Okay.
not child safe. They could get
What happens if a child falls into
They can
it?
get folded. It folds everything.
Yeah.
Don't go near it. It will fold you.
I mean, if it folds him into line, I'll get it for my Timmy. He's been
My
real
Timmy.
up the wall.
Oh, you still have your Timmy.
Yeah.
See you in the other room right now.
Yeah. He's trying to get the flies. It doesn't have the missiles.
I tied the legs of his snoogu together. I don't know what it was called.
I think it was an
E-guns.
E-guns.
E-gun sounds like something you'd use to shoot someone over email.
Yeah. It sounds like a green gun.
Yeah.
What?
Energy,
Like,
energy
Oh,
efficient.
yeah. Why don't we have
it's
that? Why
alright.
don't we have that?
I wish I had a E-gun
You
to blow
just-
brains out right now.
You get shot in a mugging, and he comes up. He's like, "Don't worry, this is entirely plant-based gun."
Oh man.
Hey, do you want to do some problems?
Oh sure. I don't know if I have one for this
I
week.
got
actually.
one for this week.
If you got one,
Yeah. So this last section, throw out a problem. We try to come up with an invention for it.
Yeah. That's it. That's the
My,
gist
yeah.
of it.
my
ready.
problem, and you have cats, so you might understand this.
If your problem is that cats too have too much skin. I don't have an invention.
No, this is a real problem. Most animals are cool with me. We get
Sure.
along just fine. Even
Hold
if
on,
they're-
before you brought that up.
What's up,
just
Leland?
Going back to the skinless
What's
cat.
up, my co-host Leland?
Does it also still have hair? Is it a skinless, hairless cat, or is it?
Oh God, just dripping hair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not allergic to the hair. I'm only allergic to the dander. So yeah, it could have hair.
All
Could have a
right.
nice coat.
Carry on with your problem.
That's my problem
This is
now.
our problem. Yeah.
I get along well with most animals, even the right-leaning ones. And
Did you already say that on stage?
no, never.
That's great.
Thanks. And my problem is when animals don't like me, I don't know what to do because I want to communicate like, hey, we could be cool. I'll pet you and you show me attention or whatever. But sometimes animals, like, they just don't fuck with me. And so an invention to help with that.
Oh, so that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should get, like, the invention is a cologne that's animal pheromones.
So they want to fuck me.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
But you only do a little bit, and then they're like, well, I'll just want to be that guy's friend.
Oh, yeah, just like a
little bit on your wrist.
A little flirty friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
What about like a mask that you can change the way it looks to any animal?
So
So it's a dog that's just like, oh, it's just another dog. I'm fine with
It's
that.
just another standing hairless
Yeah.
dog.
How do you change the animal face?
It's
Like-
just got little like things you pull down.
It's like those things where you can see different things when you look through the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's just you got an elephant one that just unravels a trunk.
You know how like college professors have different boards they can pull down? In the classroom, it's that, but with animal
Yeah.
faces.
That's great.
Yeah, I love that. And each one could have a bit of pheromones on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
And then you get right in his face and get him to smell those pheromones.
Or you get a thing where it's like that, but it's on your butt, and you change to different animal butts.
I think that-
so when they sniff your butt, they're like, "Oh my God, it's another dog,"
Huh.
and then they hang out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Just
I'm looking for.
Just a dog butt that you put on your
Yeah,
butt.
you just put a dog butt on.
People are like, that guy's wearing a dog. Nah, he's just trying to get along with the dog.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, he's going to the park.
Who's that guy that just walked into the dog park with a dog butt on?
Yeah.
That's Ted.
That's
What
We
like-
can
about
make
a
friends.
Yeah.
frisbee gun?
Oh.
So it's like it's a gun that's just really wide, and you shoot frisbees.
What about a frisbee gun?
Yeah, these frisbee guns are too bad for the environment for me.
Yeah. It's a plant-based frisbee made of moss and mud.
Beautiful. You want to call it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Steven
That
Rogers.
can't be the last thing I say.
Well, no, we got one more segment.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
and
yeah.
you'll probably hate
Things
it
you
more.
want to take back? Definitely that last joke and the first idea.
No, you might hate this more than anything
Yeah,
you've
you
done
might
so far.
not like this. Yeah.
So this was a segment brought up by our old co-host, Mia Faith Hammond.
Oh, love Mia.
Well, you might not after this. You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment,
Sincere.
knowing that you will not receive one in return.
You won't.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn.
Couple
There's a
caveats.
couple. Oh, go ahead. Run
Yeah.
it by him.
My my compliment cannot be apartment based,
Okay.
and Charlie's
Well,
compliment.
that wasn't going to be a problem.
Okay, good. Charlie's compliment has to be good.
What?
It can't be backhanded.
Oh,
We've had
you
some
get
problems.
backhanded compliments?
Every now and then.
Hmm.
And no, I don't hold on to it. That's just one of the caveats.
Okay. I have a compliment for both of you, and then I'll do the individuals. I'm
Okay.
not
Ooh.
copping out.
Extra credit.
Yeah.
I love this premise for a podcast, and I love your chemistry on this podcast.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, and your all of this is very fun. This is a very fun podcast. And that's it.
Tell
Thank you
your
very
friends.
much, everybody, for watching. All right. You have a lovely apartment. And
I can't wait to hear my backhanded compliment.
no, man. I wish I knew. This
And
is
I love how you'll just wear anything.
This is the only thing I wish I knew going in.
No, it's more fun if they don't know.
Yeah, I know. But damn.
You've never been to my apartment, actually.
That was the joke.
I just realized.
Okay. I love your dry humor
Oh,
a
thanks.
lot. It's very smart and good. It's rare. It's hard for. It's something I can't do where you just have the stone face when you tell a really funny joke, and it's probably more fun for you when they don't get it. Is what I'm assuming.
Hey, we're bordering on backhanded, Steven.
No, but you know what I mean. Like when you do.
Oh, I see. Yes.
You did a couple of jokes in this pod where it's like funny. We all laugh, but I bet like if.
Yeah, when people don't, it
probably just as
discombobulates. It's entertaining for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's so
That's
nice.
what I'm saying.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you.
No, yeah, all of it's funny, but I bet you in a situation, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just fun for you, which that is very fun and smart. Man,
that was amazing. I love that compliment.
That's great.
Could you hand me my tea?
Yeah, sure.
Man,
Not one sip throughout the whole episode.
I know.
I think you're an excellent writer, and to the point where it can be annoying to follow you at a mic where we're all doing new stuff, and I see something that you're like, oh yeah, this is new, and I'm like, good Lord, I haven't written anything in a little while. So you're such a good comic that it's motivating when I watch.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
And let me be clear that one compliment is not exclusive to the other person. This is very anxiety-inducing. Just because one person got one compliment doesn't mean the other compliment doesn't apply. Here's my new invention. A cone of silence when you're giving someone a compliment in front of another person. Excellent writer. Very fun to watch on stage. Someone that I will, if I have time and I know you're on the show, I will sit and watch.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You said that. Can't say thanks. It's technically a compliment.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I do hate this.
Yeah, right?
I don't want one back, but the coldness of
The void, it's heavy.
you said that really gross.
All right, now that the segment is over, thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you, Steven.
I don't
You're
think you
welcome.
could have come up with better compliments if you knew ahead of time.
Yeah,
So
those are great.
Those were
Oh.
great.
And inventions. Really
Yeah.
original
Really
inventions.
great
Thank you.
inventions.
Yeah.
Except for there was one early on, but other than
Man. Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Steve, where can the people find you?
Oh, you can find me. StephenRogersComedy.com has all my tour dates. When is this coming out?
This will be out Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
Mhm.
This weekend, I'll be in Austin, Texas at Cap City Comedy Club in the upstairs room. And in November, November 9th, I'll be in Vail, Colorado. November 10th, I'll be at the Comedy Fort in Fort Collins, Colorado. And then Comedy Underground in Denver on the 11th and 12th.
Nice.
Of November. Please, for the love of God, come to
All right.
those. Yeah.
I'll be opening for Steven on all those shows. What are we, Denver next weekend, Steven?
No, Cap City.
Cap City
We
next
gotta
weekend,
talk.
upstairs.
Yeah. There's something I have been meaning to tell you.
Follow me on Instagram, Charlie V Dawson. Follow our. Hey, you can do all that.
Follow me at Leland Comedy, and then our podcast is Idiots Catalog on all the social medias. Email us at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com. Send us in inventions, problems you want us to solve. Compliments, you won't get one back. That's not our style.
Stephen Rogers Comedy on Instagram. I forgot to do my Instagram.
Yeah, Stephen Rogers Comedy. We're also on YouTube. We release the episodes a week after they come out on audio, so look us up.
Yeah, see what we look like.
Yeah,
For once.
for once.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. You get all that?
There's
You
a
got all
fun
that.
segment they're introducing where you can hold up something for Charlie to read from wherever you are to a window, and
Yeah.
doesn't matter what state.
Yeah. print out your emails before you send them to us and put them up in your
So
window.
everybody's gonna be at Cap City. Make sure to get something ready for me to read. You know?
Yeah. We do have to chat, but. And Leland, you free this weekend? Unrelated.
And as we always say to end every episode.
Ta-ta for now. Oh.
Yeah, ta-ta for now.
No, what is it? Wait.
Wow. Honey, we're almost on.
Wow, honey, we're almost on.
Thanks,
Steven.
Thanks for listening.